Hey fur friends, it's Tracy here. Thanks for joining our channel again. This is Mr. Lloyd, and today we're going to be doing a fun mohawk that you can try at home. Okay, so I've bathed him and trimmed his body, and I always do the face last, but if you're just doing the head at home, what I would do is, if you're not gonna, I suggest you bath the head and dry the head and fluff it up and brush it out as best you can, because you want everything to be able to stick up. If you don't want to bath the head, it's just not going to look as tidy, but you can use something like this and it just sort of cleans the coat, and it's a finishing spray, and you can it prevents matting, and it just sort of gives it a sheen and it doesn't build up on the hair, so you can just spray that on it. So I've brushed everything out, and I'm just going to brush it straight up. And see how fluffy it is? You don't have to worry about the rest of his head. And you want to focus this part along the middle, obviously, because it's a mohawk. You want that longer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the same blade, and you don't have to use a blade, you can use scissors. And I'm going to trim, I'm going to sort of hold as much of the hair in the middle. Hold more than not enough. And I'm going to trim on either side of the mohawk hair. This is a 5 blade, only because that's what I did on the body, but you do want it short on either side of the mohawk because you want it more pronounced. So if you're not doing, if the body's not that short, I would use a short blade anyways, and then just shave on either side of the mohawk. And if you don't have clippers at home, which some people don't, you can actually just use scissors and just trim along where the hair is long. Right, Lloyd? You good boy? You a good boy, Lloyd? Yeah, see? You're starting to come together there. So you can see that it's starting to show. And then you can decide, do you want the mohawk thick or do you want it thinner? Because you have to remember that it's going to grow out faster than the rest, obviously, and it's going to start flopping over. So you can even use, like, you can get finishing spray. Like, that's not, the stuff I just showed you isn't hairspray, but you can get stuff for dogs that actually holds the hair. You're a good boy. So I'm going to use the clipper again. You're a good boy. Yes, you are. Are you cute? Are ya? And then you want to trim the eye hair because you want to be able to see their eyes. We have other videos that will link above that show you how to do an eye trim.
They're talking.
Oh, sorry. Pardon me, but the camera lady and I are arguing. So again, just to clear out the eyes, you don't, if you're doing this at home, you don't have to get really close. But obviously I'm grooming this dog, so I have to be a lot more diligent with how tidy it is in there. But you just want, so just brush the hair and then just go into a V into the middle. And same on that side. And you can use the blunt nose scissors like I've said before.
Can you please confirm what scissors those are?
These are, what kind? They're
brand?
Oh, the brand is Precise Cut, and it's a 7.5 inch curved. I like doing curved. Curve is good for mohawks because obviously a Mohawk is curved. So this Mohawk is too thick. Right, Lloyd? Oh, such a good boy. So we're going to make it thinner. Good boy. Okay, so spike it up. I've also done these Mohawks and I've chalked them. Somebody wanted a purple Mohawk. So I just took, I don't use dye because I just don't like, I don't love it. I don't love it when people dye their dogs all wacky colors, but I just use chalk, and the chalk just temporarily puts a color into the Mohawk. But his is black, so it's harder. But the other Mohawk I had done, I just used purple chalk and just chalked the hair. It looked really cute. So I'm just going to trim it across the top. And I want to make sure that it's going to last. They trim it up themselves throughout the time span between grooms. But you also want to make sure that it's going to stand properly. You're being such a good boy. Yes, you are. And I won't either leave the ears long. I personally like the ears shorter. I do them shorter on him. So what I would do is just run the same clipper across his ears. So you can see the difference. If I do one ear and I'll trim the edges, it just makes, it pronounces the Mohawk more. That's what I like about it. Stay there, buddy. That's just a rough to show you. It just looks tidier when the ear is trimmed. But I trim inside the ear and everything else too. But this just gives you an idea. And then once the Mohawk is finished,
yeah.
Once the excuse me. Once the Mohawk's finished, you can use the finishing spray. Just cover their eyes. Ooh. Oh, well, apparently that sprayer is clogged, but it smells delicious. And you can just spike it up a bit. Okay, so I just got in trouble again from the camera lady because I threw the product out and I didn't mention what it was called, so I apologize. This is called Magic Touch Grooming Spray. And it's just, all it is it gives a sheen, repels dirt, prevents coat from matting, and there's no buildup. And it's just a gentle spray, but apparently mine wasn't that gentle because it must be plugged up. But there, is that better?
Much.
Oh yes, it's so handsome. This is so handsome. There. I'll just do some last minute, but that gives you an idea. And then you can trim the beard if you like, or not.
So we'll show the very end.
Well, yeah, I'll show you the finished product, but that's basically, just to sum it up, go real short on either side of where you're sticking the hair up in the middle, and then just decide on the height you want. It doesn't have to be high. And then just trim it to the shape you like. Everybody's Mohawk choices are different. And just gives them some cute little character. So there we go. There's a finished product of Lloyd's little Mohawk. As you can see, I've trimmed around his nose a little more and trimmed up his ears. So smile for the camera, buddy. Smile for the camera. Yeah, you're so handsome. You good boy. Yeah, you good boy. Thanks so much for watching. If you have any other video, what's it called? video
Suggestions,
any
recommendations.
suggestions or recommendations of something that you'd like us to do a video on, we'd be more than happy to. So thanks so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Right, Whitey?
Hey fur friends, I bet you're not expecting to see me at the end of the video, but I just wanted to quickly jump on here and say that we started a Furry Friend Zone Facebook group that we would absolutely love for you to join and post cute pics of your pets because we love seeing that, and ask us any questions you may have, and really just continue to grow this community with us. So join the group, and thank you so much for watching today's video. We'll see you next time.